of you have idea about what is Bitcoin. We'll see today, right? So before we want to know about Bitcoin, we want to know about what is blockchain technology. So usually in nowadays financial technology, blockchain is used in all aspects like digital currencies and so on. So what is blockchain technology? That we want to know about, right? So you have to know about what is centralized servers, what is decentralized servers. First of all, centralized server means if I am using Instagram, my photos, what I am liking, and everything, my database will be stored in Instagram server. That particular server will call as centralized servers or centralized network we will call, right? So such thing we can call it as a centralized network or centralized servers. If you take blockchain technology, it is a decentralized network or servers. So yeah, if I want to tell what is blockchain technology means, in a single word, I can call it as a decentralized network or decentralized servers. So what is decentralized servers or network is? If I am going to store something, some data, a kind of transactional data or something else, that will be stored in some kind of untitled servers or unnamed servers. You people have worked in Microsoft, right? Word files and so on. When you open a new Word file, what it will be like? Unnamed or untitled sheet it will open, right? So likewise, there won't be any specific name for that particular server. It will be untitled or unnamed servers will be there. So there in one server you can store up to 30,000 to 50,000 of data you can store. For a server or for a network, you can store up to 30,000 to 50,000 financial transactions or data you can store in that particular server or network. Okay, so if you take centralized servers, there will be a kind of monitoring and controlling authority with that particular Instagram page or Facebook. Who is holding that particular server? They will be controlling or they will be monitoring that particular servers or networks. If you take this decentralized or blockchain technology, it's an unnamed or untitled server. So it will be controlled by or it will be monitored by the person who stored that particular data. I said for a server we can store up to 30,000 to 50,000 data. For the 30,000 to 50,000 data, for whom it's stored, for that particular person can monitor or can control that particular server or network. That we will call it as an decentralized servers, or we can call it as a blockchain technology. So each block we can call it as a server. Each block we can call it as a server. So one block will be connected to all other rest of the blocks. So that's why we are calling it as a blockchain technology. Okay, there won't be one server. There will be multiple servers. Each server will be storing up to 30 to 50,000 data. So each one will be interconnected. Each server will have hash code. We can't able to hack that particular data. Blockchain technology is more privacy oriented technology. Blockchain technology. We can't hack or we can't track anything. So such kind of technology is blockchain technology. You can, as a user, you can see everything. You can use your username, password, and everything. But outsider can't able to hack your data or financial transaction data and so on. So because what is the reason is every server there will be having hash code. That particular hash code will be changing every second. Every second that particular server will change its hash code. So it's very difficult to hack that particular server data. So one more thing is wants to hack a particular data from a particular server, rest of the server security will get that particular server. So it's very difficult to hack financial data or data from blockchain technology. That's one of the most important thing. And you can't store, likewise, centralized server. Likewise, you can't store all the data in one server. If you are storing data today, it will be stored in one server. After 2 days, if you are going to store your data, it's going to be stored in some other server. Likewise, it will be. This is what all about blockchain. Why we are speaking more about blockchain as in Bitcoin? Blockchain is a platform, or it's like a OS, operating system, that helps Bitcoin. If you people take desktops or mobile phones, there will be a kind of OS, right? Laptops, we will be having Windows 7, Windows 8 and so on. If you take mobile, we will be having Alpha, Beta, Gamma, KitKat, Lollipop, likewise OS will be there. Likewise, blockchain technology will act as an OS, where the app is called as Bitcoin. Application will call as Bitcoin. Bitcoin can be easily generated in online. If you take Bitcoin, nowadays you can invest in Bitcoins. There is n types of Bitcoins in market. So my advice is to you people is don't invest in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is more fluctuating market. One day it will be in 1 lakh, another day it will be in 100, and another day it will be in thousands and so on. So it will be more fluctuating or more fluctuating market. So my advice is not to invest in that particular blockchain-based Bitcoins and so on. If you take Bitcoins, Ethereum, lot of Bitcoins are there. You can invest in any kind of Bitcoin. The evolution of Bitcoin is based on IT basis. Instead of transferring digital amount, they have at one point of time they have used Bitcoin. That's why even if you are going to invest 2 rupees or 8 rupees nowadays in Bitcoin, definitely over a period of time, the particular value of Bitcoin will increase. Few countries, Bitcoins are called as currency. If you take US countries, there is few countries adopted Bitcoin as a currency. Every day there, its value will change or